Welcome back. It is your boy Joker, and we are here again with another Zenless Zone Zero video. Now, look, we are very close to the goal. We've been doing a 100-day straight, no ifs, ands, or buts about it challenge to, a video every single day. It is what it is, man. We are a couple of days away, and on the 8th, we will be having that giveaway that we were talking about. There's going to be some news and some stuff that I want to share with you guys and all of that stuff, but we'll get there once we get there. Right now, I got a friend of mine's, right, that has never really played Zenless Zone Zero. I'm just going to show him the characters, you know what I'm saying? That we're just gonna get his opinion on it. It's gonna be like a S, A, B, C, or like F type of rating. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be simple like that. And then we're just gonna zoom through these. I'm gonna show him the characters, and that's pretty much it. And without further ado, let's go. I'm laughing because my friend is hilarious. So we're about to just see. Okay, so go ahead and introduce yourself.
Good evening. This is the Odd Sheep 5.
Right. Okay. So I've already given the people the rundown, right? I guess you could say we might as well start with the main character so he's here, but you have S, A, B, C, and then F ranking. That's just kind of what it is. We're not necessarily like recording them. I mean, the video will be in some recording, but I'll tell you the character, and if you want a little quick summary, you can ask for it, or I'll try to give you a little quick summary, and then we'll do that. And then you give your honest opinion, and then a ranking without getting me canceled.
Okay, so this is just character design.
Yeah, just character design. That's it. Character designs, and that's it.
Okay, not too bad.
No cussing if you know what I mean. You're
yeah, I got you.
Okay, so first character, Wise. This is one of the main characters. This is the brother.
Okay, so
Pineapples.
I like the jacket. I like the pants. The only thing I'm probably not messing with are the shoes. I give it like a B.
A B.
It seemed, yeah, it's comfortable.
Okay.
I might or might not wear something like this in reality. You know, it looks normal, but it has like a little bit more of a style thing going on with it. I like the orange tints.
Okay. Cool. So we got a B for you. Now let's go ahead and go to Belle. This is the sister, the female option for main character. What are we thinking here?
Like character design. It's just so weird because like the other one I was comparing him to like how I would dress normally. I can't necessarily do it with this one. I mean, he looks like she just dressed comfortable.
Right.
In terms of character design, I can't really tell why she would be wearing like one stocking. But in terms of a grade, I give it a A. I feel like there's more personality in this one.
Okay, yeah, I would say that Belle's more the extroverted of the two, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? As far as the main characters and the dialogue goes, she's the more of the yapper. All right, so let's go ahead and then we're gonna go to the actual character stuff.
Hey.
All right, so
Caesar.
We're gonna start with Caesar King. Do you want like a little slight? What do you call it?
Yeah, give me like what inspired her? King. I just noticed like the king that's holding her jacket together. Like, what does that mean?
Okay, so King is her last name.
That's crazy.
She is
Caesar King.
Yeah, she is the leader of the Sons of Caledon, which is a biker gang. Pretty much that's what it is. They're a biker gang, and she is the leader of that biker gang.
Reminds me of Junker Queen, but she's prettier.
Yes, that's factual information.
Yeah. I like it. I'll give it A. I can't even like say that it's bad at all.
An A
based on the somewhat. No, I'll give it a B actually.
Okay.
Because based on the background that I'm assuming she would have, it's like I see it in the top half of the character, but from like the legs down, I lose it.
Okay, that's fair. Now, Grace.
Wait, wasn't she a cop?
No.
Oh, somebody else.
So she works essentially. She's a tech. Like she does electrical stuff with the robots and stuff like that. If that makes sense.
Okay, are those like stun grenades that's on her belt?
Stun grenades, and she has a nail gun.
Okay. I mean, that's more like like woodwork, but I guess. um, it looks pretty normal. I can't really say there's anything that stands out with
Right.
it. Again, not bad.
Okay.
So like, I give it like a B.
A B. Okay, that's good.
I give it a B plus. I give
A
it
B plus. Okay, that's better than I expected. All right. Boom.
Not bad.
So we have Yuan. This is the cop. She is the chief, or not the chief, but like the captain.
Like,
no, that's just like attachments for. So she has like ammo that's up here, or that's like an attachment that she could put on her gun to switch it from like suppressive mode to certain stuff like that.
Okay. Okay, so this, I think she, and I wish I can see like the rest of the character, but I think that as far as what I'm seeing, it plays into the overall character. God damn, is that a grenade launcher?
Something like that. Yeah, it shoots like these big ether kind of like bullet bomb joints. Yeah, her gun has like different attachments. She's pretty fun.
I'll give it an A plus.
A plus. Okay, highest so far. Highest so far. That's interesting. All right.
It's because I guess the way I'm judging it is based on how it plays into what their intention was. And she's a cop.
Yeah.
Futuristic type environment that they're in.
Yes.
And plays into it. I don't exactly know how mobile she'd be in those pants, but I mean, I've wore tights before.
Yeah, that's fair.
For gym, so I guess.
Okay, boom. So then we got Qingyi is next.
Qingyi.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is she? How is she part of the story?
Is a robot that's probably like.
That's what I thought, because I was seeing lights around the abdomen area, and then her legs look like they can be disconnected.
Yeah, she's like probably. I don't know how factual this is. Let me know in the comments, but I believe that she might be like from like the Heian era or something like that. Like she's old.
An old robot model?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's just the model that ended up happening, like that she ended up being in. I'm not sure exactly what happened to her. She could have died young, and then this is just the model that they modeled her after. I'm not too sure yet, right? I don't want to give misinformation, but I do know that she is somebody that's from a long time ago. Like there's old elder people in this in the game that they were kids when Qingyi was still around.
See, now that there's a lot of bias that will be behind my grade. I'm more interested in the background story than the character design.
Yeah, I am too. There's there's hints and stuff here, but it's the game's new. There's some more fleshing out they gotta do with some of these characters. But
the fact that they might have died young, obviously plays into the character design, so that's very important.
Yeah, of course.
But just based on the way they look, you said that they're from like a certain era, but I guess they're robots, so they're gonna dress her how they dress her. I'm assuming that they need to be mobile. She has a staff.
Yeah.
Usually when I see characters using a staff, they look pretty mobile.
She is she's also a cop. This insignia right here will show you what factions they are. So this is the Sons of Caledon faction, which is the biker gang. She's from Bellabog Industries, which is pretty much like heavy construction. Cop.
Okay. Overall design, I mean, I give it a B.
Okay.
Minus.
B minus. Okay.
I'll just give it a C.
Okay. C.
They're just character design. C, because it doesn't really play that much into the cop image, in my opinion, other than like the small things like the radio on the chest and like the insignias, the color scheme.
Got it.
Other than that, it's like, yeah.
All right. Bet. So we got to see. That's the lowest so
far.
Go to
background though.
Yeah, she's a very interesting character, not gonna lie to you. But, boom, next one. Baby girl Anby. Let's talk about it.
Well, she's using a sword. You already know me, I'm not really a fan of the color green, even though I wear it sometimes.
Right.
But I'm always a fan of people that use swords. So, that's a plus.
An electric sword, by the way.
Electric? Oh.
Yeah, so their element will be here, and then faction will be here.
And that's her faction. It's Gentle House.
Gentle House.
Oh, that's the L.
Yeah.
Okay. Gentle House. Electric swords, anything but gentle, but okay. I like characters with white hair. Headphones. Well, reminds me of Persona.
Yeah.
What's her background?
Do you want a quick? Okay, so for her, she's one of the most mysterious characters in the game. Her, and then there's another character that I believe are sisters, but we don't know yet. Her background is a mystery. She doesn't even remember her background. But she is a part of a group that is pretty much like, I'm not sure if you ever watched Gintama, but like they just do a bunch of odd jobs, I guess you can say. They go around and they get commissioned to do stuff in the hollow or outside of the hollow, and some of the stuff is legal, some of it's not. You know how it is.
So
They just do little odd
jobs. Have
jobs.
any memories? White hair usually isn't normal. This is a fantasy, but usually when I see characters with white hair, it usually means that some sort of stress or trauma happened in the past for their hair to turn that color. And then she has amnesia, so that even makes it even more of a interesting mystery to want to learn about. So I like it. I give it an A.
Okay.
I always like swords, especially when swords and electricity are like my favorite, I guess, element.
Yeah.
Especially when put together. I'm assuming her playstyle is more of like swift and quick. So yeah.
Something like that. She's a stun character. It'll say it right here. So she's there to kind of just like build something called the daze meter. Once it's built, you can stun a character or stun the enemy. But yeah, she's very like, she's cool. She's more quiet than she is, what do you call it? You could tell by her. And her last name actually isn't Damara. She just adopted it from the leader of the group because she didn't remember her stuff. But well, speaking of somebody that I think her sister is, remember the color of the hair and the eyes? Well, she has this, what do you call it on? But Soldier 11. So we don't really know her actual name. But she has the same sword, but she is fire instead of electricity. She is from a place called Obel Squad, which is kind of like they work for the government and they do like special operations, I guess you can say. So not the police, but yeah, there you go. Maybe something like that. Maybe a little bit more along that line.
So I just like the overall outfit in general of this character compared to the last one. The color scheme is nice. The design is nice, and she also has white hair, so it might not even be. Or maybe they both went through some stuff when they passed. Who knows? But I definitely like the design of this. It looks more practical to what they were designed to do.
Yes.
I give it. You know what? I like this one way better. So you know what? No, I give it an A+.
A+. Okay, so the highest so far. And I think that these two might be related because they both kind of don't remember their past, but anytime she gets in like trouble or something like that, she just remembers like her. So I think that might be, they might be like sisters or something. But they're not the same person. At first I thought they were the same person, but Soldier's like taller than Anby is. And I don't know, maybe sisters, who knows. But then we got Koleda.
Okay. This is different.
Yes.
What weapon is she holding? Is that a hammer?
So Koleda has a big like kind of wrench and then a big hammer. So she is from the same exact faction as Grace, the tech. It's called Bellowbog Heavy Industries.
Bellowbog.
And her dad was the president of Bellowbog, but he passed away, so now she's somewhat she's the president now. But obviously she's still like very young, so like, you know, the other people help her do everything, but you know, she's the captain of the ship.
So out of all the characters you shown me so far, to me this one looks like it's one of the most unique. Like, look at her hair.
Oh yeah, it's out there for real. And obviously she's fire, as you can see.
And like she has like tools on her belt. Like she's obviously playing into her background heavily.
Yes.
Like the overalls on and stuff like that. Like I can't. And it fire. Okay, so that makes sense as to why her hair is red, and then she has like that. Yeah. Hair that's sticking out of the top of her head that represents the fire, I guess. So that can also be just like a hint towards her personality as well. Yeah. Man, it feels fair. It feels not fair that I even gave the last one an A+, because this one is just that much better.
I mean, there's still a S rank. Man, you can get S-.
I give this an S+.
Okay.
Nah, this one's getting S+.
So this is the best design and everything you've seen so far. Okay.
It's the best, yes.
That'll work. Okay, so boom. Next one, we have Ellen Joe. So they're from a a faction called Victoria Housekeeping. Now these people are pretty much a maid shop cover up, but they do like deeds on the backhand side for like very like, it's kind of like, I don't want to say black market deeds, but like people pay them to do like bodyguard work and all of that type of stuff, right? So it's not just like they show up and do like give you a cake and then moi cune it or whatever, right? Like these guys, like they'll pull up and like be escorts. Yeah, so she is pretty much, if you didn't know, I already told you how like before it was like a post-apocalyptic type of stuff. Yeah. You have a bunch of thyrans in this world. I believe that's what they're called, where it's like human mixed breed with something else. She is a shark one, so she's like a shark thyran. So that is her tail. It is a huge shark tail.
That is interesting.
Yeah, she's literally a shark. And then she has this big weapon, which are gigantic scissors that, I mean, you can't see.
Okay, I was wondering what that is.
Yeah.
Scissors. Okay, I wonder. So, so shark. The slits in the dress, like at the bottom where you see like that X.
Yeah.
The where her necklace is, or not a necklace, but I guess like it plays into the image of the shark, basically.
Right.
Okay, so yeah. The way the jaws are around her neck, not the jaws. Well, I guess they represent jaws. I think that plays into the image of the shark. The wrist bands. They are. She is part of this faction, and they're made. So I guess I can see how this kind of plays into the image. It's interesting. It's interesting. So I guess just the way it plays into the image. I guess overall, I would say I would give it a. I give it a B.
B. Okay.
Most.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think it plays into the image overall nicely. I think it could have been better, and more so making it look more
okay,
less put together, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know how her personality is. I'm just basing it off of the fact that
it's just
she's
blind.
mixed with a shark.
Just blind. That's okay. That's fair.
Yeah, she's mixed with a shark, but she's also part of this group, and she works cover up as a maid.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess it makes sense that she can't look too not put together.
So let's go ahead and grab. Let's see the next one. Okay. Well, we're still at the maids.
Same group.
Yes, this is the head maid, Alexandrina. Sebastian. Yes. Very important. She's probably the tallest female in the game. One of them, her and Yuan, they're both like 5'9.5". They're tall. Yes, she is. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. That's that. She's pretty self-explanatory. She's a spooky girl though, which is kind of cool. Like her theme is like the little bang boos that she has, and she uses them to kind of like, fight in battle. She's like a long-range character. She's not really up close.
She reminds me of a character in a game I used to play called Eve, and she would like use her two robots to like fight with them as well. Pretty much.
That's what she does. Something like that.
Okay. Let me see. I don't think what's the background of this besides being just like the head maid? What else?
I mean, there's not too much known upon Rina yet. She's one of the more important characters in that faction for sure. At least during the story mode, they treated her like it. There was a scene in the story mode where pretty much this group right here invaded some long story short, they were she's probably one of the most dependable people fighting in that area, and she was being tailed by her the entire time, didn't even know it.
Okay.
So she's very important, and if something goes down wrong, if there's some intel that needs to be obtained, or if somebody needs to be tortured, they send them to this lady right here. Yeah,
bro. The way she was looking, I thought she was like nice,
Well, she's nice to like guests and stuff. Obviously, they're maids, but
you said torture. Okay.
She'll make it happen.
I would not have guessed that.
make it
based
happen.
on first glance, I would not have guessed that. It's
But
like,
you gotta remember, right? And not to take too much time on it, but you gotta remember that most of the maid stuff is a cover up. So if she's the head maid, she's gonna be very important. You know what I'm saying?
She's good at covering it up. I'll tell you that.
Well,
She's good
there
at
you
that.
go.
I guess with that concept in mind, she's definitely as per the character design, I'd say they did a pretty good job. So I give it an A.
Okay, A. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, Jane Doe. Are you familiar with the name John Doe?
Yes.
Well, then Jane. Everything you need to know is in the name Jane Doe. It's that easy. And she also is a cop, but hers is different because she's a Jane Doe. She's a special agent. She works behind the scenes. She's infantry, all of that. You already know how that works. What do you think?
She looks like she'd be like some sort of like investigator or something.
Well, she's a part of the investigation special response
she
team.
looks like, the way she dressed, she looks like she's someone that kind of does things the way she wants.
Something like that.
As per like getting the goals done.
And she's also a Thyran, a rat Thyran. Or a mouse. So it kind of plays into her character because she's sneaky and she does lies and deceit to get her way, which is all for the security like stuff. So she still works. She's a cop, but like in the story, she infiltrates gangs and does all of this stuff and lies to them to, so we still don't even know what her real name is because it's on a need to know business. Those things. It's like little that.
Okay.
That's what she used.
Interesting. Yeah, that's definitely plays into the character. I give the character design. It's because it's definitely different to any of the other ones I've seen. So yeah. I like the jacket. I like jackets that have like fur at the top. It kind of. I used to see that as like something that plays more into like a wolf type archetype, but in this case it's a mouse, and it still works. Okay. I give this one an A+.
A+. Okay, bet. That's 2 A+. All right. So that's not the people I thought you would get an A+ to, but I'm surprised, and that's why we did it. So, and then I guess the short hair probably works here. Okay. So boom, Nicole Demar. This is the one that's in charge of Gentle House. This is who she got her last name after.
Interesting.
Yes.
Huh. Okay, this one she just seems like the fan service.
Well, pretty much. Pretty much. Extremely cool character, but I mean,
I feel like she would have an attitude that I wouldn't like.
Ooh.
And just based on character design.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you. It's based off what you think.
Can't really hate too much on the character design. It seems like she's dressing how she likes to dress. Seems normal for this type of game, especially based on the group she's a part of. And what weapon does she use?
She has a suitcase that shoots out
lasers.
Pretty much, yes.
That's crazy.
Pretty much, yes. It's like gravitational ether that will pull people into one spot. So she's a support that is used for crowd control. Very important character.
Well, based on the fact that she's a sister to the or like adopted sister, I would say.
Not necessarily. Yes, not necessarily. It's just that she fell out of a fissure and didn't know where she was, and the first person that found her was her.
Interesting.
So she just pretty much joined whatever group she was. She even took the same last name. But that's because Anby doesn't know what her last name is. She doesn't remember anything.
Right. Okay, overall character design, I mean, it just seems normal.
Yeah.
To me.
So what you think?
Not much stands out to me with this. I think it definitely would appeal to a certain type of archetype. But I'd say I give it like a B. B-.
Okay, B-. Let's see who we got next. Piper. Okay. So Piper
she's part of that group.
Is a part of the biker gang. So Piper is, believe it or not, very, very like old. She's probably like 40 or something like that. I don't know. She's short as heck. But she has like she just wants to go to sleep. She drives a ginormous like 18-wheeler truck, and well, that's her personality. And she always calling everybody young and saying that, you know, stuff ain't like they used to be. Which, I mean, is fair. She's probably somebody that was here before. Well,
she's only 40.
Yeah, I was gonna say, considering that she's probably, well, her age isn't, what do you call it? But she talks like she's around that age, probably older, because she calls everybody else like youngins. You know what I'm saying? In her circle.
I guess. I mean, I guess I know people in real life, even though they're not old, they kind of try to adopt that personality. And they're not even as old as her, as Piper. So I guess I get it.
Yeah.
Definitely plays into the personality for the group she's in. The truck thing is interesting. What weapon is that? What weapon is that?
A gigantic X. Gigantic X. And she just spins. She's just Garen. Literally, you press a button, she spins around and just blows up the field.
Okay. What does she do? Well,
physical.
Okay, character design.
Yeah.
Character design. I'd say I give it a B.
B? Okay.
B. Yeah, B.
Okay. B's safe.
That X is cool. The way she looks is they're not really testing the boundaries too much.
Yeah.
The top part with the spikes, I think, is pretty cool, and I like the axe. I think those are my favorite parts about it.
Okay. Bet. Okay, next we have Corin Wicks. Is that how you say her name? As you can see, she's a part of the maid outfit.
Human?
Yeah. She's the only one who's like, I think age is actual canon. She's 16. She's just, I don't know. She
looked like she was put together like Frankenstein.
That's kind of like her theme, as you can see with like a lot of the what do you call it? But no, she's human.
I like it. I'll give it like A. I'm a fan of Frankenstein type characters.
Okay, A. Pretty nice. Okay, let's see. Soukaku.
Okay. Bro.
Yes. Soukaku is from my favorite. It's called Section 6. They're, I guess you could say, a part of the government too, but it's like a special task force that operates in the most dangerous parts of the Hollow. So they're there to fight the big monsters that nobody can beat. That's pretty much what they are. She looks like a devil, like Tyrant, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I'm laying this one.
Yeah, like a Oni. She has a big kind of thing that opens up into a fan that she could like.
A claymore. Fan.
Yeah, it opens up to a fan and she can like swipe it around and it has like these ice like tornado attacks. It's pretty cool.
Okay, I'll give this one a S. To be
An
honest.
S? Okay.
Yes, bro. This is all. This just stands out.
Yes, she definitely stands out. Okay.
Huge weapon. I thought that was a claymore at first.
Nah, it opens up.
That's interesting.
Yeah, pretty dope, huh? Okay, cool. Let's see what we got next. Okay. Luciana de Montefiore.
Okay, that name. Okay.
Yeah, that name. She is from the Sons of Caledon. She was from royalty and ran away from her family and went to the Outer Ring, which is outside of New Eridu, and that's where the biker gang is. So she joined that gang, I guess you could say.
Interesting. Character design, I mean, it's following a theme, as per usual for people that come from that group. Looks cool. Again, she's from a gang, so I guess it's expected for her to dress like that. Yeah, I think they did a good job with that. I give it a B plus.
Okay, B plus. That's good. Okay, so most of these are pretty good here. Nekomata. This is a cat Thyron. I don't know if I'm saying the word right. I keep saying Thyron, but I mean, I don't know. Thyron, whatever. She's a part of the Cunning Hares, and well, she's somebody that moves really fast, and you know, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, usually these type of characters usually pretty nimble and swift. Yeah, it's a character, the archetype and design I'm kind of used to seeing, so it's not really. I mean, they kind of adapted it to. Yeah, it's not really crazy, so I give it a C.
Okay, C. That's fair. That's fair.
Crazy.
That's honest. Billy. Okay, well, that's
Billy. I like Billy.
You probably already know about Billy, so you can go ahead and, you know what I'm saying.
Billy's cool. That's a S, bro.
That's an S. Okay,
that's
cool.
A straight up S.
So we already know.
He reminds me of Deadpool.
Pretty much. No, Billy's robot Deadpool. Like, if we're gonna be honest, that's pretty much what it is. Billy robot. Okay, S. Very easy. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I don't even think about that one. He's from Gentle House too.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What
the heck is
the
going
goat
on?
Ben Bigger. So he is from Bellbog.
Ben Bigger.
Yeah, most of them you see that the symbol is a bear. This is one of the homies right here. He has a big hydraulic press, and my man is with the hands, bro.
Okay, bro. He's carrying a hydraulic press around.
Yeah.
Okay, is he like the boss?
No, Koleda's the boss, the girl with the fire hair. Remember?
Oh yeah. Okay. Golly.
Yeah.
He's missing an eye. He's been through some.
He's for real. Yes, sir.
I'll give this one A plus.
Okay, A plus.
Mostly because he's unique. He's like probably not my style of character, but I appreciate characters like this.
Okay, that's cool. That's fair. That's fair. I just wanted fair, you know what I'm saying, assessments. That's why I got you here, because I already knew he's going to be kind of fair here. Antoine, or Anton Ivanov.
Antoine. Interesting. He looks like he wants to be emo.
This dude is just Kamina. Anything that Kamina does, it's just him. Down to the hair, he's just Kamina. That's literally it. He says bro every 2 seconds.
You know, I kind of get that vibe from Kamina.
Yeah, they just made Kamina. Dead.
He's part of the same group too.
Yeah, of course.
What does his weapon do?
A big drill.
Okay, that's interesting. I wouldn't have expected that.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have expected him to be like Kamina personality. I'll give it a. I'm really getting too much from this. He just looks normal, so I'll give it like a. It's not. I give it like a C plus.
Okay, C plus. C plus is fair. C plus is fair. Let's see who we got left. Okay, Seth. So this is the last cop that we have here. He is a cat, another cat tyrant. Yes. So there's two cats. This one's a different
shield?
cat. Yeah, he's a shield character. So he's a shield that transforms into. Okay, I don't think that it'll show it here, but you can he put the baton into the shield and it transforms into a big sword.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's interesting.
It is pretty nice. It's like one of the. It's like the switchblade or the charge blade from Monster Hunter World.
Oh, okay. I'm a fan of characters with swords, and that was actually one of my favorite weapons from that game.
Pretty dope.
I give this one an A.
An A? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. I like Seth. And then this is the final character because I don't have him, and I'll go back here. Final character, Von Lyca. Now, he is from Victoria Housekeeping as well, but while Rina is the head maid, he is in charge of Victoria Housekeeping. He's in charge. He's the top dog. The top dog
What
would
the
be him.
heck, bro?
So he just kicks the hell out of people, pretty much.
It's like his whole leg is robot, or is that enhanced?
No, so think of Tenya Ida from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's him. That's pretty much him.
Okay, interesting.
He goes hyperdrive, all that stuff. Very punctual guy, dapper. You know the vibes.
I like the fit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people missing eyes in this series.
Some stuff going on. I don't know.
Man,
They patched up.
He looks cool as hell. I like the fact that his suit, he's not too dressed up. He's dressed up to be flexible as well. It doesn't really play into the idea that they're hiding from something. Is he like more in the background whenever he's like?
Well, you got to realize that in this type of world, everybody seeing people that look like him is normal.
Normal? Okay.
This is not like,
right.
Remember, like half the people in the world are like mixed with some sort of animal or something. Like this guy is walking around and people just.
Well, not necessarily the animal part, but like they're supposed to be like, I guess, covering up the fact that they do secret operations.
Yeah, I mean, he just has like a regular vest on and stuff like that. Nothing critical.
Like,
I mean,
look at his hands. Like he has like it's the gloves, and then the weapons he has on the. Unless this is just like a style that they have for the maid.
Yeah, it's just a style for him, I guess you can say, because I mean, some of the other maids have, like Corin has a bunch of screws in her head and all over the place because she got some.
Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. So
yeah, so you know what I mean?
Yeah. Other than that, I pretty much like the design. For the most part, it's like He's like trying to be a cross between human and animal. I give it I give it a B plus.
Okay, a B plus. Well, that is, I guess you can say, well, that's the last character. Obviously, right. I'm a little surprised. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought that you was gonna give half the characters like a D plus, and then maybe one or two A, or maybe a S. I am kind. I mean, we'll see. Now, you guys don't know him, so that's why y'all might not be shocked. I might be shocked on certain people, but hey, let us know in the comments. Go ahead and hop down there. You know what I'm saying? Let us know if he disrespected your favorite character. You know what I'm saying? He did pretty. I think he did pretty tame. You know what I'm saying? Pretty tame. You know what I mean? But look, like I said before, that is your boy. Go ahead and say your name again for the people. You know what I'm saying?
This is the Odd Sheep 5. You know what we do on this side of Houston. Bad.
What is going on this side of Houston?
Bad.
But as we say every single day, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for the support, likes, subscribes, all of that type of stuff. I love y'all. And hey, we are a couple of days away. As I say every single night, bro, we are signing out. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Mr. Yeshua.
Pleasure is all mine.